These are God's instruments to draw people to himself. I know if my wife and I would have succeeded in all our plans, I probably wouldn't be here today. I definitely wouldn't have been so persistent in crying out for a Savior when our life is just a train wreck. That's what's so remarkable in this situation. This woman's unselfish love for her daughter, her persistent self-denial for another person to this extent is what's just so amazing, that Jesus brings all his disciples all this way to say, look at this, dude, this is what Israel should be doing. Instead, they're going to nail him to a cross. You know, it's said, the measure of my love for somebody else can be determined by the frequency and earnestness of my prayer for them. Now, if you come to this church for any length of time, I pray for you every day. I will not sin, as Samuel said. I will not sin to not do so. Am I desperate enough to persistently petition the Lord to the point that I put myself out, dude? It becomes my burden. What they're going through, it burdens me. What they're going through takes up my time. It takes up my effort, my life for their life. That's when you know you are laying it down as Jesus did. It's what he did on the cross. There's a famous story, a teenager, Arthur Hinckley, lifted a 3,000-pound tractor with his bare hands. You can look it up on the internet. He wasn't a weightlifter. It wasn't anything exceptional, but his good friend, Lloyd Bachelder, was pinned under a tractor after a farming incident in Maine. Hearing Lloyd scream, Arthur somehow lifted the tractor enough for Lloyd to wriggle out. Arthur said, I don't know how I did it. A greater power took over. That's what genuine love adds to faith.